Welcome back, everyone. My name is Jaden, and today we have some urgent news on Nordic American tankers that I believe everyone should know if you are invested in them or have been thinking about putting your money into the stock. But before we get right on into the video, make sure to subscribe and smash the like button to help with the YouTube algorithm. We are also trying a new mic in this video, so make sure to comment down below whether or not we need to turn up the volume on the mic or not. Finally, we saw Nordic American tankers have a green week in a really good day. We saw them go up over 7% just alone Friday, and in a total of 30 cents. So, this was great for the stock. So, what is the urgent news? So, on Saturday, OPEC reached an agreement to cut oil production all the way through July. This is pretty big considering we can start to see the world economy start to open back up in parts of China and United States and even parts of Europe. And when we see that the oil levels are going down, there's not as much of a surplus as there once was, and they're still cutting back, it's just going to keep raising the price of oil, and Nordic American tankers won't be making as much money as they was. And we can see on their tanker market index that they released June 5th that they were down to $20,000 a day, which is down over $10,000 from just the prior week. While this does not make me panic, this does make me worry a little bit on the future of Nordic American tankers. If we look back at the quarter one report, they did say that they had 75% of their ships locked up on contract for the entire quarter of two. So this is good. So only 25% of their ships could be making this $20,000 or less within the next month or two. But we do hope that they locked up those ships in last month and that they're making a lot more than that. But what scares me a little bit is if people see this and they see that it's down to $20,000 a day, people might start to panic and sell off even more. And look, we all know that Nordic American tankers is going to have an amazing quarter two and that they're going to make a lot of money. I'm not debating that. We already know that. What I'm debating is whether or not people are going to start to sell off and start to panic a little bit again because they're not going to remember that they said they had 75% of their ships locked up on contract. So people are going to see that it's down to $20,000 per day and start to sell off again, thinking that they're just going to die and not even have a good quarter two. And this sell off is one of two options that I think is most likely to happen. The other option is to have a short squeeze, since we saw Nordic American tankers jump up to $4.72 per share. We might have a lot of short sellers buy back their shares and start to panic a little bit. And even though that they might not be making as much money with the 25% of ships that they didn't have on contract, there might be so many people buying back their shares that it will drive the price up. And this is what I'm hoping. And we will most likely find out which of these two scenarios are going to happen within this next week. And this is why this is so urgent. If we see that short sellers start to buy back because they're scared that it's not going to keep going down, this can be great for the stock price. I could see it going up to $6 within the next month. So if you are looking into buying Nordic American tankers, my honest opinion, even though I'm not a financial advisor and that you should look up and do your own research, would be to wait and have confirmation to see what actually is going to happen. Who knows if it's gonna tank and go down to $4 again, or if it's gonna shoot up because of a short squeeze. We need to have confirmation on either side before we make a judgment and decide what we're gonna do next. If I had to make a bet on which is more likely to happen between the two scenarios of Nordic American tankers going down because everyone's thinking they're making a lot less money, or a short squeeze, I would actually bet on a short squeeze because we are already up around 34 cents. And I feel like a lot of short sellers are going to start to panic if it goes up any higher within the next couple of days. This would make a lot of sense to buy if you can see that the price is going up within the next 2 days, which would be Monday and Tuesday. And if we see it go past the $5 per share, I think that is the best point to buy in, because I think that would be really good confirmation that we broke past the resistance level in that short sellers are starting to panic and buy back their shares. Anything below $5 is still a risk, because there's a resistance level between $4.80 and $5. That is a really big resistance level that Nordic American Tankers has had a hard time breaking through. That's gonna wrap it, guys. This was a pretty short video, but I just wanted to give you guys my opinion on what we should be looking for within the next week or two on Nordic American Tankers, as this is a very crucial part in the stock's price on whether or not it's going to go up or down. So the next video is going to be on DraftKings. Look out for that. It'll be out in the next couple of days. And as I have to say, a huge thank you if you made it this far into the video. And we're going to keep producing content on Nordic American Tankers to inform you guys what is going on. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video.